Alright, so it doesn't let me go past. Can't get inside. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a game called The Park. Set in a creepy amusement park, hiding a dark and sinister secret, The Park is a first-person psychological horror experience focused on exploration and storytelling. My name's Infected. Let's get into it.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Wow, the scenery looks nice.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Alright, so the park's about to close right now. Press A to interact with objects in the world. Alright. Let's see if this guy's gonna give me a ticket. Park's about to close though.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Yo, you know this game is gonna be good if the main character's name is Lorraine. Lorraine from The Conjuring. Press B to shout to call him.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
This way!
I don't know if this kid's just trying
Something
to...
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention, employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Now see, I don't know if Callum ran inside the park because he didn't want to leave or if he was just trying to find his bear. It just got dark quick. Wow. All right, here we go.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Nice. I'm happy I can run because...
You can't catch me.
Come here. Yo, we gotta go back home, bro. You can't be out here running around like this, man. Park is closed, yo. You know, I'm freaking hungry, man. I want to go home and cook some dinner. These kids just want to freaking run, man. Let me go check out over here real quick. I don't know if I can go in here right now, or if I'm supposed to just chase after him the whole time, but...
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
So I need a flashlight for that area.
Wait for mommy!
Over here!
Little shit, get back over here. Yo, we gotta go home, man. You know, in an amusement park after dark. Come on. Examine
I
shoe.
think this belongs to Callum.
This kid's running so fast, he's running right out of his shoes. Do I have an inventory? No.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octotron, 3 p.m. Park Entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad ain't even seen past. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Alright, cool. Chad the Chipmunk. Useless slob. Not going to the women's bathroom.
Come back!
This way, Mommy.
This kid freaking booking it.
Callum, stay where you are!
Come on, Mommy.
Alright, let me on, let me on. Come on.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
There we go. I gotta say, for an indie game, I mean, it looks incredible. They did a really, really, really good job on this one. I guess we're going along for the ride.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. "What will become of us?" the woodcutter asked his wife one night. "I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there." "No, my wife, I cannot do that," said the man. "Then we will all 4 starve, you fool." Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. "Do not fret, Gretel," Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter.
Kids
In the
trying to
morning,
sneak
their
out at
mother
night.
gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Man, 3 days in the woods, man. The parents probably thought the kids got kidnapped or something.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Wicked
Once
Witch of the
inside
West.
the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Fucking cannibal. Nasty ass old lady eating little
Time
kids.
passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven.
Yeah,
Gretel
that's what's
slid
up,
a
Gretel.
large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Dang.
Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
Dude, they just cooked that
She
bitch.
screamed and begged. The children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Dang. Wow.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What, dude? No way, dude. So the kids just ate the old witch. Wow. What's up? The swan just looked at me like, yep. Better believe it. Kids ate that old lady, and what you gonna do about it?
Callum, where did you go? Callum, where did you go?
Okay, so
Callum!
Over here.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
So, when she's talking like that, it doesn't let me run. You kind of have to, you're forced to listen to it, which is fine.
Callum? Where'd you go? Another accident. This place.
Oh, that might be the bear. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried the customers will come out of simple curiosity. I decided what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. Okay. I will not make his mistakes very soon. I will know if this has all been for nothing. Maybe I should press Y. It's a lot easier to read like that. Somebody got messed up in that van. All right.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Catch me, Mommy.
Come back here, you little shit. We don't have time for this. Play in the park at night. Wow, look at that. Absolutely amazing. I wonder what's over there. Just curious. Maybe there's a hidden treasure. No, nothing? Okay. Yeah. Figured I'd give it a try. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And now I'm stuck.
Callum!
Uh-oh.
Where did you go?
Oh, dang. I almost thought I had to restart the game for a minute. Like, glitched me into that area.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are. This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Alright, witness named Creed Norma statement. We were waiting for a turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit weary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked at it, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. Oh shit. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Whoa, dude. Crazy things have happened in this amusement park.
Callum, come back here right now.
Can't catch me. I can barely hear him. He must be far.
Callum!
So here's a chipmunk.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Decrease speed. Oh, dude, this is getting fast, yo. Slow down, slow down. This is getting too fast, yo. Slow down. Whoa, what the hell is that, yo? Yeah. Alright, I think I had enough of this ride, yo. Get me off. The hell was that, dude? Thought I saw somebody in here.
Come out, sweetie. Oh, I remember this. Come out, sweetie.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. Most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve. See? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, as Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that, but the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell. I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him. Puking up in a gutter outside Psycoil Station because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me. whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor. When he came by, Chad, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Damn,
Mommy
so...
needs to see you, Callum.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Callum, stay where you are.
Mother said quack, 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 quack.
Man, so Steve, which is Chad the chipmunk, the guy got some freaking mental problems going on with that suit, man. The suit got to his head or something. Maybe the suit's possessed. I don't know. Because the guy that built the park, he did build the park with some kind of dark desires that it said in the beginning. So it's possible that maybe, you know, something might have rubbed off and was slowly like infesting his skin.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
As he kept wearing the suit, maybe it was like slowly infecting him until it finally possessed him. I don't know.
Stop, Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Examine device.
No, no, no. Stop! Stop, Doctor! Stop it, please! Come out, sweetie.
Catch me, Mommy.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Catch me.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let me ride one of these bumper cars. Employee's name, Francis Friesling. Time and date of the accident, incident, 25th October 1976. Job titles and departments. Laborers working on the crane, supervisor lead, Richard Stapleton, witness. Okay, so brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Described any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employee's portion? Right. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. Okay, so they wanted to make sure that he wasn't doing any drugs. Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory in drug screenings for all drivers. Yep, absolutely. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Alright, so the local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. Shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna go check that out now. What's going on? Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Chad, you better come out, man. I'm not playing around, man. Call him, you too, man. You need to get your fucking ass back over here, man. We need to get out of here. Got me out here watching kids eating witches and chipmunks.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, The sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. Didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me.
Damn.
And instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Jesus Christ, so this girl's got some issues as well. Alright, let's see, what is this? Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. That's hilarious. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that the Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. Alright, so basically, what that just said is this island actually has some kind of dark spirits already going on with it. And the workers did not feel comfortable building the amusement park here. Interesting.
Callum? Callum!
I gotta get over there somehow. Baby crying. There's Chad the Chipmunk again. Let me slow this baby down.
Where are you, Callum? People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night.
Oh,
Don and I
damn.
moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the
shit.
supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason.
Shit.
I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Yeah, that's rough, man. You know, it's kind of crazy, you know, that she's riding that Ferris wheel right now to bring back that memory. But it's kind of funny. She's like, yeah, that was the night that Callum was made. Like, okay. Everybody, I think, wants to think that they're the guy controlling the ride again. But yeah, I mean, it's women and their romances. That's all I can say. All right, so I don't know what the hell is going on with this guy that's controlling this stuff, but we need to get out of here.
Where are you? Callum!
It's a baby crying over here. Hello?
Callum! Tell Mommy where you are!
Hey, the park is closed. Nobody's supposed to be here. Where's your parents? What's going on in here? Oh, jeez.
Come back, Callum!
Touch it.
Oh, she's getting a little angry now too.
Callum? Tell Mommy where you are!
Don't do it, Mommy.
Do what?
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Jesus Christ.
Stay where you are!
I mean, I don't. I can see where, you know,
I always
The-
wanted to ride this one. Never
the-
got around to do it before.
the burdens of having of having kids. You know, it affects the personal life, but I mean, it's, yeah, obviously you can't really do the things that you want to do when you have a child, as some people's careers, you know, unfortunately change because of it. But if you really want something, there's a way to do it. You know, if you got to get babysitters or work extra shifts or whatever, you know, but it's not my place. Oh, we about to have some fun now, baby. We found the roller
What do you
coaster.
want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit. It looked like a hospital. Like maybe like she's going through like the delivery right now. Whoa. Wow, that was pretty cool. I think that was like when she delivered the baby or something. And that was so crazy how that guy was just like sitting right behind us. Maybe that's what possessed Chad to become the crazy chipmunk. Oh, we got the flashlight.
The witch awaits.
Yes. Can I go in here? No. It's awesome. We got the flashlight.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Alright, so I just kind of went right, but it seems like these stairs are broken. I'm not going to be able to get up here. Alright, so let's go back the other way. I don't know, man. Something's going on with his family, yo, because now it's like, shit, maybe that's the reason why Colin wanted to run back into the park even after this bitch closed, because somebody at home is beating him up. You know, he's got to deal with an abusive stepdad or whatever, or you know, maybe even her, maybe. Obviously, this is why he doesn't want to go back home.
This isn't a game, Callum! The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in park goers' mouths. Alright, so yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Cirque Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. Yeah, I mean, this sucks, man. You know, people come to a music park to have fun, and then kids are getting freaking killed and kidnapped or whatever. That blood? Yo, how do I pull out the flashlight, yo?
Come back!
Let me.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Hello? Whoa, what is that? What is that?
Bastard. Who did this to him?
Alright, so it doesn't let me go past. Can't get inside. Oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking A, man.
Callum, where are you?
Chad the Chipmunk got my ass. Oh yeah, let's take some freaking pills now.
These are mine.
Hell yeah. Ah. You're the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose. Don't believe anything they tell you. Not safe. 1980s. Hey.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
Oh. Is that guy? I don't want to turn around. What is going on?
Don't
Alan,
touch me.
I'm sorry.
I see him. I see him.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
Should have grabbed one of those teddy bears.
Oh, God, no. The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Dang.
Callum?
This-
Callum!
Alright, I got the flashlight now, so I should be able to walk in here. Loading screen. Oh man, it's dark in here. Yeah, so she definitely got some kind of mental issues going on, because apparently she cuts her own wrist, she's taking pills, her ex-lover died, her son's getting beat up. I mean, something's going on, yo. There's the chipmunk. It is so dark in here.
Stop! Don't leave me!
What was that? Hello?
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Leave me alone!
Jesus. I wish I had a freaking gun.
Show yourself!
Whoa, what the hell? Hello? Callum?
Don't make me look at it.
Let's see if I can do this door. There's the chipmunk. Okay.
Please, make me see.
Where is Daddy?
Who was that?
Don't let him take me.
What have you done with him? Where is my boy?
let's go to the right. Oh, okay. It's like a maze. Ooh, alright, let's go to the right. Would have been cool if they if they had it to where it flipped down instead of flipped up, because it would have been a little more scarier.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he? Leave me alone. Don't leave me!
Okay, where do I have to go? This way, okay.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
I think it just said something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. That's Steve, Chad the Chipmunk. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Yeah, nobody wants the cops around.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Oh, hell yeah.
Give it to me!
One little duck went out one day.
Alright, before I walk down there, let me just explore around real quick. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Down the dark stairs we go. Locked. Locked.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Yeah, so it seems like what's going on is basically, this might be Callum's room actually right here. But you know, she was a single mom and stuck with the child, and just living a rough life, man. You know, it's got to be crazy to. Yeah, this is Callum's room. It's got to be crazy, man, to think you fell in love with somebody, and then literally like 3 months after you've been with them, or you're 3 months pregnant, I should say, they die. I mean, that's I could only imagine what she must feel, because now you're stuck, raising this child all by yourself. And if you really, really, really find true love, it's very, very hard to find it again. People go their whole lives without finding love. Alright, so I got this wrench. I cannot take it though. Let's see what's in the fridge. Yeah, Callum, I got some rotten fruit from you, some delicious wine for me, and some chicken that's supposed to be cooked. Let's keep it moving. Locked. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer. Okay. Well, at least she was making the attempt of trying to contact somebody, you know, seeking medical help. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised you ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map. And when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Sounds like her mom. That's kind of messed up. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. If that's her mom and her mom wrote that, like that's super super messed up, because it's not, a child doesn't know any better to either go with the mom or the dad. You're too young, so to hold a grudge that, oh, my daughter ran off with the dad instead of me, like that's, it's kind of petty, to be honest. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Yeah, you fucking shocked the hell out of her, yo. I'm gonna recover too, yo. That shit sounds painful. Aftercare recommendations, weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium base, discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed into foster care shortly after birth. When Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression, it is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication. We have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing and her own employer. Susie has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed at Local Woman has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from the institution. Medication instructions, a prescription for Zoloft that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 10 milligram dose and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase her medication as needed. So, Zoloft. Okay, I remember hearing about Zoloft. Um, I mean, she was seeking all of the correct medical help that she that everybody always says to get, you know. See a physician, see your therapist, get medication. I mean, she did everything correctly, you know. Locked, okay. Some more pills. Yep. It's prescribed to the rain. Okay.
Stop!
Another pill bottle.
Show yourself.
Don't.
Jesus. Locked. Let me open the fridge again. Let me see if there's something new. The fruit is gone.
What have you done with him? Don't leave me.
Creepy. Our inquiry into the state, Mr. Donald Williams, has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. The deceased parents, our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures and specified without any legal proof of biological relationship. They considered you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. Excuse me. They asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this have a negative impact on your current financial situation. I hope that I am being too forward, not being too forward when I enclose the bill of our services with this letter. Damn. So they did not release the money of the father's death, and they still were asking for money. Wow.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Milk, Zoloft, cheese, Zoloft, bread, Zoloft, butter, Zoloft, Zoloft, potatoes, Zoloft, apples. Remember, more pills. Tickets to Atlantic Island Park. I mean, if this is what her house looks like, if I was calling, yeah, I would not want to come home either. Jesus, look at that. Freaking car's on fire. Fucked.
What have you done with him?
Fucked. What the hell? The baby's hanging from the ceiling now? Oh man, that's just creepy, man. That's creepy. Oh, dude, look, there's a baby in the oven. There a baby in the fridge? Oh, this might be this might be the ice pick from Chad the chipmunk. That might be the murder weapon. Locked. Okay. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Whoa, it is like super dark. Hello? Hello? Yo, Callum. Yo, mommy's had enough. It's time to get out of here.
Leave me alone.
Locked. Alright, so we gotta go through the loop again. I mean, her mental state is definitely like declining. This looks like a shithole. Oh, dude, they got blood running down the walls now, dude. Whoa, bro. What? Dude, this is getting crazy, dude. Oh, we gotta check the fridge. We gotta check the fridge. Oh, no, dude. Not the teddy bear, man. Oh, dude.
Give it to me! I'm gonna get it.
Dude, this is getting crazy, dude. Come on, open the door. Open. Go, 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 go. Locked, okay. Still locked, alright. Oh, it's different. Oh, we might have finally just finished that loop. Sweet.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, wearing in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Whoa, dude. Just kidnap one of the kids in the park. Oh, this might be Chad the Chipmunk's lair, Steve.
Who was that?
Eyes without sparkle. Okay. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck. Trying to get away from the music pretty quick. Oh, that's Hansel and Gretel. Nice, dude. Just unlocked a secret path. Let's go going a little deeper. Deeper and deeper.
Callum. Callum! Callum. Callum. Callum!
Oh, god damn it. She did it. She just killed her kid. She just killed her son?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
It's the same guy that was the ticket booth collector.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
So he was the cop. Wow. So the only thing I could think of about what this game was about is she was fighting depression because of the loss of her partner. She tried to seek all the correct professional help that she could, even medication, programs, all those things. Unfortunately, from my understanding, nothing really worked. She still kind of went on a decline. It got so bad to where I think she just became addicted to the pills, honestly, and she was neglecting the child, and she just couldn't take it anymore. I personally think she killed her son at that amusement park, and then is trying to play it off like she doesn't know where he is. But I don't know. If you guys think have a better understanding of what this game is about, please let me know in the comments. I would really greatly appreciate that. But hey, that's the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. My name has been Infected, and until next time, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.